Hello everyone. Let me check the sound and see whether the sound is uh, into the stream. Yep, it's good. Alright, this is a surprise live stream. Welcome to my page, which just 100 followers. This stream, the purpose is mainly to record down that Bitcoin finally, after 4 years bear market, finally it breaks 20,000. I'm quite surprised actually because I was thinking that it should wait for another at least 2 weeks to break this 20K level, resistance level. So I just would like to do a quick live stream to document down this moment because I believe probably within very short period of time the price will slam down to probably definitely under 20K, and from what we see in the past 1 month plus, if we go to the daily candle, you can see that Bitcoin had spent some time hovering at around 10K level, all right? So about a few weeks, and then also quite some time hovering around 12K or even 13K level. But it doesn't spend much time between the 15K to 20K level. So what I think about Bitcoin price section in the coming 1 month or 2 months, it will most probably retrace back to at least 10% to 25%, which will pull back around the 14,000 to 18,000 range, hovering for a few months, and then it will break up back to 20K again. Of course, this is just my own opinion. The second likely scenario that Bitcoin price section will hovering around is between the 18,000 to 22,000 range. Would like to spend a little bit of time to talk about the Bitcoin cycle. So as you all know, Bitcoin cycle is 4 years. Compared to share market normally they say every 10 years you will have a collapse. And for Bitcoin, actually, it's every 4 years. Why? Because every 4 years, Bitcoin will have an important event, which is the halvening event. So every time the halvening event happen, the miners' block rewards will cut by half. So normally after the halvening event started, the price tend to pull back about 20 to 30%, hovering for a few months like we did in this 2020 May. So after the Bitcoin, I think it's the third halvening, it pulled back to about 10 to 20 plus percent. And after that, it started to rise like every Bitcoin's cycle. And there we go. Now the price is break to 20,250. I just noticed one spooky, very, I just noticed one coincidence, which is, I still remember today is December 16, right? So it break to all-time high. 2020 as today, December 16, it breaks to all-time high 20,230. If we look back 4 years ago, 2017, all right, 2017, which is here. I remember it breaks all-time high, touch around 19K 800 at the same day, December 16 or 15. Let me check. We go to the daily candle and check back 2017. All right, this is a 2017. As you all can see, in the beginning of 2017, price of Bitcoin is around 1,000 range plus minus, and then in 1 year, it break to 19,800 high. So we'll see whether the all-time high at 2017, is it the same day as today? All right, so this is daily candle, means one candle is 1 day. All right, so this is the highest candle. Oh, it's 17th December, 1 day difference. So in 2017, in the Kraken exchange, this one is one of the crypto exchange, Kraken. So probably it's different in another exchange chart. So in this Kraken exchange BTC chart, BTC old name is called XBT in Kraken. So in 2017, December 17, Bitcoin breaks all-time high at 19,700. And all the other cryptocurrency, I still remember, like Litecoin, XRP, all those cryptocurrency tops around 3 weeks later. So let's say we go to XRP. Okay, I still remember it's 3rd of January. Okay, around 3rd of January, it tops at all-time high, and then it collapsed the entire market. Now we go back to the Kraken BTC chart. Okay, so now I would like to briefly go through the Bitcoin cycle. So how's the Bitcoin cycle works is, every 4 years, all right, when it crosses the all-time high, let's say here, okay, so the previous cycle, the all-time high is 1,000, right? So it rise from, this is 2013. I think you cannot see it, too small. I will just explain here. So 2013 October, Bitcoin price was at $100, and then it go to all-time high at also year end 2013 November. So it tops at around 1,200, okay, all-time high. And then it, as usual, there's ups and for sure there's down. So after the bull rally finish, so a new bear cycle started. So normally in the 4 years Bitcoin cycle, the first year plus is the bull market, and then the rest of the 2 years plus to 3 years is bear market. So right after that, top at $1,002, and then it slowly goes down in the remaining 2.5 to 3 years bear market. So normally, how's the percentage of the pullback range? Is normally up to more than 70%. So let's see here. Yeah, here the price section at 2015 is the lowest point is around 180 to 200. So it pulled back from 1,200 to about 180, 200. So it pulled back more than 80%. So this is the Bitcoin pattern, the chart pattern. So every time if you create a parabolic curve, right, and after the 4th years, if you reach back the all-time high, okay, so normally when it touches the all-time high, if you pull back, have a sharp pullback, and then create another momentum to shoot up higher. So the key thing is every time it breaks the previous all-time high here, okay, it breaks the old all-time high after 4 years. From here onwards, it will jump 10 to 20 times. All right. So let's see, $1,000 here. All right. It jumped from here. See how many times? From 1,000. Okay, and it tops at 19,000, near to 20,000. So it's 20 times. 20 times of its initial all-time high value. So again, in 2017 December, it literally pulled back about, I think, more than 50% in a week. And then the rest of the 3 years, it dropped same, retrace back to more than 80%, but always the new low will not be lower than the old high. Okay, the old all-time high is 1,000, so the new low is about 3,000 range to 3,200 range. So again, it creates a parabolic curve, and then after 4 years, which is now, it tops again at breakthrough 20,000 all-time high. So what will happen next if we look back to the history, to the old Bitcoin cycle start from 2008. So 2008 to 2012 is one cycle 1. 2012 to 2017 is cycle 2. 2018 to 2020 is cycle 3. So we are about to start the cycle 4 of a bull market, if it follows the old pattern. So if you really want to, if it repeat the history, we can see that it might break through higher to reach around 21,000, 22,000, and it will have a sharp pullback, maybe 30% pullback, 40% pullback. I don't know, just a rough guess. And then from there, it will create enough momentum to break higher and count from the recent high, which is the all-time high, 20,000. From here, jump, if it's follow the history, then it will jump 10 times to 20 times, more or less. So that is why you heard so many people talk about Bitcoin will go to 100,000, 200,000. Actually, it's not. It's just a guess or a prediction based on the old chart pattern. So if we really follow the old chart pattern, the old 3 cycle, it will jump 10 times to 20 times from here. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin cycle that I would like to explain, so that people will know why there's so many people, I mean not so many people, people who is in crypto, why they say Bitcoin will go to crazy high numbers, 100k, 200k, 400k. So this is why. Alright, so probably you would like to know, besides Bitcoin, any cryptocurrency that you can look into because Bitcoin now is breaking all-time high, although it has the potential to break up to around to 10 times to 20 times higher, but it's simply too expensive to buy. So actually, if you go to the coin market or CoinGecko, you see all the cryptocurrency here. All right, so this is one of the most famous cryptocurrency page. You cannot buy here. This is just a website for you to monitor all the cryptocurrency pricing. And CoinMarketCap is also a very famous cryptocurrency price chart page, and some of you might not know that this page is actually created by Malaysian, and is actually have more user than CoinMarketCap now, because they are doing so well. All the features is very user friendly, and the price update is faster as well. So to answer, to continue what I mentioned just now, so every Bitcoin actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, have 8 decimal behind. So means that not necessary for you to buy one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin now is around 20,000 USD. So you can always buy just maybe 0.00001 Bitcoin. All right. So how to check the price? You can simply go to Google, and then you can type 0.005 BTC. BTC is a short form of Bitcoin, equals to MYR. All right. So there you go. It's 421 Malaysian ringgit. So where can you buy Bitcoin? You can go to a few platforms. You can go to Luno. Okay, Luno is a platform that is actually Malaysian government or the SSM approved legal crypto exchange. You can buy it from here. You can download the apps into your phone and then get your KYC pass, and then you can buy from there. Means you can direct convert your Malaysian ringgit to buy Bitcoin or any other 2 to 3 type of cryptocurrency. There's another 2 platform that I highly recommended, which you will have more privacy, which is a peer-to-peer platform, which means you are actually buying directly from another user. So the website itself, the platform itself is a bridge between buyer and seller, and eliminate any middleman. Okay, so what is that platform? Is Remitano. Okay, this is the platform that I recommend. And there's another platform. It is also a peer-to-peer platform, which is Local Bitcoins. Okay, this is Local Bitcoins. But these two platform actually is I mean, worldwide, a lot of people using it. Just it haven't passed Malaysia government or banks official approval. So it is like old. I mean, in the past, if you use when Uber first come to Malaysia, so some user can use it, and then there's a taxi driver to complain about it, but there's no fixed law that say they can operate here or not. So this is what Remitano and Local Bitcoin status in Malaysia now. So basically the official attitude, official authority attitude is you may use it, but as a consumer, but use it wisely. If you face, I mean, in the middle of a transaction, if you face any loss, anything, is you need to bear yourself. All right. So if Luno is there's backed by SSM and also the government, but still for privacy reason, and for the um, good spirit of cryptocurrency, means we actually want to eliminate all the middlemen if possible, then you can support Remitano or Local Bitcoin. Okay, so back to the topic that I was mentioning just now. Besides Bitcoin, any other cryptocurrency you can buy. So let's go through one by one. Okay, and I just give a very brief intro of some of the crypto that I think that have high potential. All right, so of course Bitcoin is always at the top from the beginning of time of cryptocurrency started. But there's one time the third cryptocurrency, which is XRP, climbed to number one. That is when 2018 January, when XRP price go to $3.50. So only for a day or two. Okay, there's only one time that Bitcoin is not number one, if not mistaken. So we go to Ethereum. Okay, so what is Ethereum? Okay, Ethereum is actually a crypto infrastructure coin, or you can see it as a platform. Okay, a lot of more than 50% cryptocurrency, as you see down here, all right, all the other cryptocurrency actually is built on Ethereum platform. For instance, Cardano and Binance, EOS, Tron, okay, just to name a few, all is actually started from Ethereum platform. Okay, they're built on the Ethereum platform, and then when their own platform, which is their own blockchain, we call it the mainnet, ready, then they leave Ethereum blockchain and run their own blockchain in their own mainnet. So if you look at Ethereum, the price section, okay, TH, So the question you keep asking is, you might ask is, all right, so all the cryptocurrency is top at 2017 December and also January 2018. So Bitcoin now is back to all-time high. How about all the other cryptocurrency? So the answer is, for the moment, only Bitcoin had able to reach back to the old all-time high. All the other cryptocurrency is whether it's still halfway there or is completely dead, or it is just increased a little bit. So anybody who exchange other cryptocurrency, we call the altcoins. Any other cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin, we call the name as altcoins. If they manage to change to Bitcoin in the old bull market, then actually they are the smartest group of people. So as we can see, Bitcoin has break back to all-time high. So if for Ethereum, what is the old all-time high for Ethereum in 2017, 2018? Ethereum was one time break up to 1,400 USD in January 2018. So it's followed the Bitcoin pattern, all right? Most of the cryptocurrency is follow Bitcoin. When Bitcoin fall, it fall. When Bitcoin rise, it rise. It's just a matter of percentage of fall and rise. So as of this time, it still, the altcoins, all the other cryptocurrencies still couldn't manage to catch up with Bitcoin rising momentum. So as we can see now, Ethereum is just at $600 when Bitcoin is already break to all-time high and create a new all-time high. So you can say that this might be an opportunity for you to accumulate more Ethereum. So when will the altcoins go up? Is when Bitcoin consolidating in the price, in a certain price section, or fall back a little bit, right? So I foresee when Bitcoin, if managed to break higher to 21,000, 22,000, or it will pull back anytime soon from now, if it ever have a sharp pullback, all right, so what I foresee is all the other cryptocurrency will, of course, it will follow the Bitcoin movement. It will pull back also. But after the pullback, normally Bitcoin will consolidating at one price section horizontally here. And this is the time the altcoin will rise, like in 2017. If we look back, let's say for XRP in 2017, right? Okay, so this is December. Okay, December 16, if you remember, December 16 is the time when Bitcoin top and then start to pull back, have a very sharp pullback within a few days. So XRP now is around here. From here, what we see is 70 cents. So when Bitcoin is consolidating, all the other altcoins rise exponentially few times higher. So XRP is just an example. So it literally breaks several resistance level, and then within a month, it go from, if take XRP as an example, it go from 70 cents to top at $3, around $3.50, 30 cent. All right, so back to the altcoin and Ethereum. So Ethereum is the most I would say the safest coin for people to accumulate, and because it is the native currency for the entire DeFi ecosystem. DeFi means decentralized finance. What decentralized finance does is it is having the same features as the centralized finance, but it is decentralized, means it is start from the community, run by the community, and support by the community, by the user themselves. So DeFi stands for decentralized finance, right? So the entire DeFi ecosystem, the native main cryptocurrency actually is powered by Ethereum. And if you see the power of traditional technology company, any platform technology company, the value, intrinsic value or network effect will go extremely high. So Ethereum is one of the cryptocurrency which is have this, which their main business model is providing a platform. Their blockchain is providing a platform for people to build on their platform, and now go even further to create a decentralized finance ecosystem where people can borrow money, lend money, can earn yield, earn interest. We call it the farming or liquidity mining in the entire ecosystem, and so much more other things else, such as insurance, things like that. All right. So now we go to XRP. Okay, XRP is another cryptocurrency that a lot of people like. Most probably is because of its relation to the partnership with a lot of banks. So what XRP does, XRP is a remittance token, which they focus on remittance. You can literally, let's say if I send out about 10 XRP to another wallet, any other place in any other country, the other party will literally receive it in 4 seconds time. So one of the bank in Malaysia that collaborate with XRP is CIMB Bank. This was a news of 2 years ago, and you can see some of the advertising signboard which is been shown in some of the highways, but it's still at the beginning stage. So, but one thing to stress on is XRP for the community, for the real crypto community. Actually, most of the people like OG Bitcoiners or crypto people, actually most of them do not like XRP because it works with banks. You need to understand the history. Bitcoin was born after the subprime mortgage crisis in US in 2008. So Bitcoin bond is to solve the is an experiment to try to provide an alternative for the people besides the centralized currency, and is provide an alternative for people to store value and transfer value. So let's say if you think about it, most of the industry in the world have few competitors. Let's say for oil and gas industry, for the transportation industry, for the food and beverage industry. All industry have competitors, different innovators to compete, and from there you form a free market, a very healthy market that can balance the price point. There's only one industry that is all the time is monopoly, but by a few entity, which is the value storing and value transfer industry. So who monopolize the value storing and value transfer industry is banks. If you think about it, just think about this question. If I would ask you, where can you transfer your value, your economic value, which is your money, from any part of the world, rather other than bank and financial institution that is under the banks, you can find none. You need to go through the bank in order to transfer your hard-earned value to any place of the earth, to any people in the world. So now there's one alternative that can provide you an option for not choosing the bank. You can choose to use another tools, which is Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. So you do not need to line up in the day and waited to get permission to transfer maybe a 50k to 100k Malaysian ringgit or dollar to another part of the world, and you do not need to wait until Monday. You can do it anytime, Saturday, Sunday, or at the midnight. Anytime if you want, you can transfer your value to any part of the world. Okay, so just this is just talk view from the innovation part. All right, we do not want to bring in the regulation part or the law part. Okay, just purely on the innovation perspective. So it's the first time that it given the normal people have the flexibility, the freedom to transfer their hard-earned value around the world whenever they want, wherever they want, anytime they want. So this is one of the main thing why Bitcoin is why some people value Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency, unlike what you always seen in the mainstream media, which portray Bitcoin is some sort of money laundering tools, or this a scam. Obviously, there are a lot of people who try to cheat normal citizens that do not know much about Bitcoin or blockchain yet. They try to package with MLM scheme or pyramid scheme to sell their own self-made coin to exchange your real Bitcoin or your real money, and then from there they give you the fake coin, and then at the end, at the back, they use your money to buy the real Bitcoin. So a lot of people fall into this scam and blame Bitcoin for it. Actually, it's just a man-made scam for people who want to run a pyramid scheme or a MLM scheme by using blockchain or Bitcoin as a packaging. All right, so this is Ripple. And Litecoin, okay, Litecoin is born after Bitcoin launched for I think 2 years. So widely, Litecoin is born because there's a person called Charlie Lee. He's I think he's an American Chinese or a Canadian Chinese. He established this cryptocurrency, which the transaction speed is much faster. The overall features is actually really same with Bitcoin. It's just people normally will call Bitcoin as digital gold and call Litecoin as digital silver. All right. So what is USDT? USDT is a stable coin. Okay, stable coin means every time the value won't change much. It is always 1-to-1 ratio. $1 USDT is always same equal to $1 USD. And what's the usage of USDT? Okay, the usage of USDT is mainly for people to temporarily park their fiat money into digital crypto dollar, which is USDT. So we call it a stable coin. So let's say when you want to invest, you have $1,000, then you buy 1,000 Tether USDT and store in your wallet first. So it won't fluctuate. People who often afraid about cryptocurrency is volatility. So you temporarily park in USDT first. When the time is right, when you see, let's say, Ethereum fall back to 613 ringgit, it's good time to buy. Then you transfer your 1,000 USDT, exchange with Ethereum in any other crypto exchange. So that's the usage of USDT. And there's a lot of other stable coin also beside USDT. For example, USDC. Okay. For example, in the Ethereum ecosystem have its own stablecoin, which is DAI. So there's more than 20 to 30 type of stablecoin. So one thing I would like to mention here is about Libra. Okay, it's a good time that I bring this up. Okay. So Libra, a lot of people say, when Libra comes up, if you take take away Bitcoin, market share, it will affect Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency. Actually, it's an entire different thing. Libra coin is just a stable coin. Stable coin, same as USDT. The value will always stick the same. Unlike other cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, it will volatile. It's a form of store value. It's people to speculate on the cryptocurrency project in the future. If the crypto company project have a high potential growth in the future, then the more people will invest, then the price will go up. So Libra coin is just same as Tether USDT. So the value is just every time is fixed. It won't go up and down. All right. So it's just a digital dollar, which the name is Libra coin, for Facebook user to buy and sell. Probably buy and sell normal goods or some of the digital assets within the FB ecosystem. But we do not know whether it will really been approved to launch yet, because literally it need to wait for the SEC, US SEC approval to launch the Libra coin. So this is also one of the major difference between the traditional centralized crypto stablecoin compared to true cryptocurrency, which the centralized stablecoin or cryptocurrency is always need to align with the traditional financial institution or government. So who will use or buy the Libra coin? I would say most of the crypto people won't use it. People who will use or buy is the third or fourth generation of the new crypto buyer who do not know much about the real objective of cryptocurrency, which is eliminating the big institution or provide an alternative for the average user. So those people will use it. All right. So next we go to see this one. All right. What is BCH? BCH is Bitcoin Cash. Is a hard fork from Bitcoin. What is hard fork? Okay, hard fork is hard fork is when the mining community or people who mine the Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency, we call it the proof of work, is actually a group of people who help to maintain the blockchain network and the transaction. So the normally average people will say, I want to earn more coins, then I need to mine. Actually, it's the other way around. Is the miners pay their effort and time and hard work to help to maintain the network, which the term is called mining, and in returns they get rewards for coins like Bitcoin and whatever cryptocurrency they are help maintaining, So hard fork is when all those miners, let's say they want to have an upgrade on the blockchain ecosystem. Let's say there's two different group of people have different opinion who cannot come to a same consensus. Then they will need to have a hard fork, means they will separate a new coin, and there you go. You help maintain the old network. We have our own new vision. Then we fork a new coin, which is the similar features, and then we maintain our own what we like it to be. So in 2017, there's a lot of different hard fork which from Bitcoin, which is include Bitcoin Cash is the most famous one. There's one time the price now is around 300 USD. There's one time Bitcoin Cash rise to around 3,500 to 4,000 US dollar. And there's Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold, and Bitcoin Unlimited, and so many others. All right, so we quickly go to the another crypto is Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink is a cryptocurrency which try to create a bridge between different platforms. So means if I intend to pay BTC direct from my BTC wallet, pay to LTC Litecoin wallet, I cannot do that. If I send Bitcoin to Litecoin wallet, my coin will forever lost. Okay, Bitcoin must send back to Bitcoin wallet. Litecoin must send back to Litecoin wallet. So what Chainlink does is it provides a technology that in the future it is a bridge for most of the cryptocurrency. Means I can close my eyes and send my Bitcoin to any other blockchain, okay, which is not supposed to be at the moment, and the receiver will receive the same value in LTC. So that's the technology that Chainlink is doing, and of course it has so many sideline technology that it is building. So in 1 year time it rise from I think 50 cents to as of now $12. So Chainlink is one of the most popular crypto in the industry. Alright, so ADA is Cardano. So Cardano is also a platform cryptocurrency, same as Ethereum. So what Cardano difference is, the blockchain, their blockchain is faster, because right from the start when they build the blockchain, they already implement all those features that is faster than Ethereum. The old Ethereum can process 5 to 20 transactions per second, but Cardano can process, as according to what they say, is about 1,000 to few thousand transactions per second. This is conservative saying. So the founder of Cardano is Charles Hoskinson. So Charles Hoskinson is a co-founder of what you call the from Ethereum. So means this guy, he founded Ethereum together with Vitalik. Okay, Vitalik is the founder of Ethereum. This is Vitalik. I think is not even 28 years old, 26, 27 years old. He's from Russia. All right, so Cardano is one of the good project to eye on. Its all-time high is around $1 at 2017. So we can see it's still, it couldn't rise. I mean, now Bitcoin already go back to all-time high. It's still hovering at the 16 cent area. All right, the next one is DOT. Okay, DOT is Polkadot. So Polkadot is the most promising, another platform cryptocurrency recently launched in 2020. So the founder is also a co-founder from Ethereum. So there's 3 to 4 key co-founders from Ethereum, which is Vitalik, Charles Hoskinson, and also this guy, I forgot what's the name. And Polkadot is literally, once it launched at 3 months ago, there's more than 30 to 50 projects built on Polkadot, right? And its technology is using a different form of technology as Ethereum, and it's so much faster. So this is one of the most promising project in 2020. I would say one of the factors that caused cryptocurrency to rise quickly within these few months, Polkadot is one of the very big factor. Okay, because it attract a lot of open source developers to build on its platform. Right. So I will skip all this. All right. Okay, VeChain is a cryptocurrency that's focused on supply chain. So the crypto is actually used for tracking the supply chain source to the deliver point. So this is to make sure your premium goods, any product, it will be traceable from the source until the entire endpoints to avoid any fake products, any not origin products, or any man-made, alter process in the middle. So this is what VeChain is all about, and that supply chain crypto is initial technology, and after that it transformed to another features, which is a platform cryptocurrency as well. Means other developer can build on their platform, but that part they are not doing so well. The best one is still for a cryptocurrency platform project is still Ethereum and Polkadot at the moment. Okay, so the one that worth to mention, another one is Celsius. Okay, so many of you will wonder, okay, once I buy my cryptocurrency, I just put it there, and how do I earn yield from it? Okay, you can't earn any yield in the past few years, other than you do some staking or mining, means you have to maintain the network. So now we enter to 2020. There is 3 new trend in cryptocurrency, 3 latest new trend that you must know. That is, one is, of course, is DeFi, right? Besides DeFi, there's keywords that you need to know is farming. Okay, farming is same as mining, or we will say liquidity mining. So this is like all the users, different users will buy the crypto, and then they will pledge into a pool. Okay, so once they pledge into a pool, it's a way to help to maintain the blockchain network from the different. And once they pledge into the pool, any transaction occur, they will receive what we call a reward in coins, in the form of coins, right? So beside farming, the latest trend is NFT. NFT means non-fungible token. Okay, non-fungible token is a form of token to represent a virtual assets. Virtual assets. It can be a digital drawing. It can be a props, a character, or a virtual land in a games. It can be a digital music. It can be a tokenized real estate. It can be anything that tokenized digitally. All right. So this is the latest trend in crypto, which will apply soon at the traditional market. We can see that some of the share already been tokenized in like Robinhood apps, and also some of the other trading apps. So tokenized economy, tokenized economy will, you will heard more about these terms in the future, maybe in 3 years or 5 years. Tokenized economy is coming. Means every physical access in the world will be tokenized. And let's say a house is worth 1 million. Probably, the user do not necessarily to pay to own the whole house, 1 million. He can be one of the 1,000. It can means the house can be tokenized, break down to 1,000 shares. So you can literally earn maybe 100,000 or 10,000 as be one of the one per 1,000 share, and you can sell it anytime you like, instantly to migrate your tokenized assets to anyone in real time. So this is what is coming in the future. This concept is just like the concept that I mentioned just now, which is Bitcoin. All right, so same thing. All right, you do not need to buy one whole Bitcoin. All right, there's a 8 decimal, so you can buy 0.001, 0.00001, so it's up to you. So back to the topic. So what Celsius does, okay? What Celsius does is actually a crypto project that you can store your crypto into their apps, into their platform, and then they manage to do what the previous keywords that I mentioned to you about, which is here. All right, I built a foundation explanation for you here, which is all farming. All right, liquidity mining or staking. So Celsius will do all the hard work for you, and then they will give you back reward in coins, or I would say, if used the traditional terms, is interest. So as you if you want to compare to if you want to know more about how much interest they can give, you come to the website celsius.network. All right, so they have allowed you to store more than, there's 20 to 30 type of different cryptocurrency for you to store into their apps and get yield annually. But the interest is given in a breakdown manner, which is every week you get interest, which already break down by annually. So, but you add together, is still, let's say they give you 10%, is still annually is 10%. But they give you they send it to your wallet every week, every Monday. So, how's the APY like compared to traditional bank? Okay. So if we go to bank interest rates, let's say for Malaysia, right? As we know, the economy now is not doing so well. So some of the banks already revised their interest from fixed deposit from 3%, 4% to around 2%, if not mistaken. So some of the other country is worse, like Japan, 0 interest, if not mistaken, or negative interest. Means if you store money into their bank, for the sake of no other way to transfer or store your value, and at the same time they do not know crypto is a form of value storage or value transfer, they just need to depend on the bank, so they had to pay store in the bank and give money to the bank to store for them. that is Japan and some other bank at the other countries. So earn, you go to the earn page, you can see, browse to the below, you will see here, okay, if you store Ethereum, they give you a from 5% to 7% annual interest. If you store Bitcoin, around 4 to 5%. If you store any other cryptocurrency, probably the newer cryptocurrency is higher, is about 16% to 21%, right? Like Matic, okay. So you ask me, how could they get such high interest, even the stable coin, all right? Stable coin won't fluctuate. So if you literally change your US dollar stable coin or Malaysian ringgit to USDT, let's say 1,000, store inside, compared to the bank, you get around max 3%, but in Celsius apps, you can gain, you can receive around 14% to 13%. Of course, the rate will revise every few weeks. So how could they get that? So if you ask this question, you can think back about 30 years ago when your parents, have their money first stored in the bank. At that time, I think 30 to 40 years ago, the interest is actually 10%. All right. So this is all the other cryptocurrency. All right. So if you think back 10 years ago, actually the bank is paying that type of interest, but throughout the years, for whatever reason, or because of no competition, so the rate keep going down. So our money to store in the bank is actually, getting lesser and lesser returns. All right, because we have no other choices. There's no competition among the value storing, value transfer industry until Bitcoin occur. And that is why Bitcoin or cryptocurrency will never, at the moment from what I see, will never get government or banking sector approval, or at least they won't like it. Because this will literally disrupt their business or take away part of their business. So this is why so many people is waiting for. They probably they're interested to look into cryptocurrency to buy, but they are forever waiting for the signal from government or the banking sector to say yes, you can buy. But the thing is, you need to understand the backbone story is they will never do that because they will not like their business to taken away from them. So if you want to wait for that official signal, it will never comes because they will never like crypto, but they like blockchain because blockchain is the technology that they can use to even further to make our to even implement into their system to make their system more efficient. So cryptocurrency is the part that they do not like because there's the part that we have the freedom to transact around. So for example, if you say you are okay with 10 to 13%, is still acceptable, although it's way higher than the traditional bank yield interest. All right. So you say, why does this? Where do they? How can they earn such high interest and pay back to the depositor like us? So this is a different cryptocurrency liquidity mining rate. So let's say Matic. Okay, Matic. Actually, myself, I tried for Matic. I means if I as a geek, as a geek, if you know how to do direct farming or liquidity mining, you can go ahead do it yourself. You do not need to store your coins in Celsius. So if you direct execute the liquidity mining, we call it the farming in Matic network to help maintain the Matic network. Actually, you can get 33% yield directly from the Matic network. Okay, so this one I know because I do that. So so that is why Celsius can pay you 21%. All right, they still earn from there around 10%. So that is part of the reason why they can get such yield and pay to the community. Celsius' vision is to whatever they earn within their ecosystem, they will keep 20% and pay 80% back to the community. All right. So if you want to know more about the how Celsius does, what Celsius does, you can go to their below page and go to their YouTube and look for more information. So the founder is Alex Mashinsky. Okay, so it's this guy. Okay, so this guy founded Voice of IP before. The Voice of IP had disrupted the telecommunication system, which when we call to overseas normally need to pay very high bill. So he invented Voice of IP and make the entire communication system, telecommunication system cheaper, and until now almost free. Like when we're using WhatsApp, although we need to pay for the broadband, so you can look into that. All right. Okay, next. So Celsius is one of the most promising DeFi crypto project that you need to look into. Okay. So Theta is a crypto project that focus on live streaming. They provide a platform for you to stream on it using blockchain technology. And Uni is a completely decentralized exchange. Okay, so let's say what do you mean by completely decentralized exchange? All right, so let's say I use a Remitano. Okay, Remitano. Okay, or Luno. Okay, so Luno, every I need to do before I even want to transact or send money into it. I will need to do a KYC. I will need to do a selfie, submit my IC, submit my identity, all sort of things. But in for Remitano it's the same. Okay, and some of the transaction details will leave trace or will, I mean the whoever owns the website or platform will know your transaction history. So what Uniswap Uni does, okay, which is Uniswap, okay, is they provide a completely decentralized platform, which is for the user to buy and sell without any KYC. All right. So let's say I can select any token from here. Okay. Let's say I want to buy Celsius using my Ethereum. Let's say I want to use, but first I need to register MetaMask wallet, which is here, a Fox here. Then I send crypto into this wallet. From there I can use Ethereum, this Uniswap exchange. So if I say 0.3, okay, ETH in exchange with 77 Celsius. So I can straight away swap for any coins that I want within the Ethereum system, right? So you can say all the cryptocurrency you can see here in the Uniswap you're available to buy, for you to buy. All this is within the Ethereum ecosystem. This is more than, I think, thousands. So from there you see that actually Ethereum have a very, very high potential to go to really, really high value. Okay, so this is Uniswap. And whoever who used Uniswap before September this year actually been rewarded 400 uni. So as for myself, I've been rewarded 400 uni. Actually I have 2 wallets, so I've been rewarded about 800 uni. So next, talk a few more, then I go to talk about other stuff. So Zilliqa is a what you call a crypto project. Is for scaling, okay, scaling crypto project. So the initial objective when this crypto project launched is when Ethereum, there's one time in 2017, 2018, the network get congested, okay, and a lot of transaction. Let's say I send out the transaction, I need to wait for more than half an hour, 1 hour, or even few hours. Then it will reach to another wallet, or I do any transaction, buy anything, need to wait very long. So at that time, a lot of project, newborn project who focus on scaling, means is want to scale the Ethereum network, and so that Ethereum can transact faster, and also can achieve many things through the new transaction to second layer solution like Zilliqa. Okay. So basic attention token. What basic attention token does is eliminate the advertiser from the web browser. It has a decentralized type of web browser, which is here, this one, Brave. So if you download and use Brave, it actually faster, and you will get nearly zero pop-up advertisement. Okay, and every website that you browse, you will be rewarded Brave token. Okay, if you register, if you can see here, for this, I already been rewarded 21 BAT token, which costs. You see? Okay, 21 BAT token. Whoa. Which costs now total is only $5 USD. Okay, the more you browse, the more you use Brave browser to browse, the more you get rewarded. All right. Icon is one of the hype project that we have in 2017. You can see that in 2017, the price of Icon has rise to $13, I think, from 20 cent. Okay, so now is back to 40 cent range. And will it go back to $12, $13? At the moment, I don't think so, because a lot of new technology or new crypto project comes out and is way better than them. Way better than them. So they have a lot of competitors now. So it will be very hard for them to go back to all-time high for Icon. Icon is a Korean project. All right, next is Hashbar. Hashbar is hash graph. Okay, so what hash graph does is another very high crypto project, old crypto project, which they use a different type of protocol to reach consensus. So what is consensus? What is blockchain means? Okay, blockchain is actually a block of transaction that every time it will update at the same time. Okay, at all over the place. It's like a digital distributed ledger. So let's say I do a transaction of 100 ringgit, $100 transaction. Okay, so if I do a $100 transaction, okay, within 5 to 10 minutes, my transaction will at the same time update to all the blockchain network. Everybody will know that my transaction is occur at that moment of time. The time, the transaction value, the transaction address, which is a list of number, will all be transparent and recorded permanently in the blockchain. So this is how what I mean by reach consensus. So how Hashbar reach consensus is by using a different protocol, which I call the gossip, which they call it the gossip protocol. Okay, so Hashgraph is actually not a blockchain. Okay, blockchain is most of the crypto project, backbone technology are. And for Hashbar, which is Hashbar crypto, they are using Hashgraph, which is their own consensus algorithm system, which use a gossip protocol to reach consensus. Okay, so this is one of the project that probably you can look into, because it is Hashbar. The hash graph or gossip protocol is 25,000 times faster than blockchain. So you can try look into this project. Now it's currently at 0.035 cents. All right, that's it. I just briefly pick a few to introduce in the top 100 page. So if you are a beginner, if you do not want to take risks, just look into, you know, um, the big two, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. If you are not familiar with the crypto market yet, if you really want to go for the smaller cap coin, just buy within the top 100 page will do. All right, don't go to other page first. And even the top 100 page, not every cryptocurrency is good to invest or good to look into. You need to study their let me briefly go through what you should look into. Okay, let's say for Polkadot, okay, you can click inside, and then what are the things that you should look into to determine what is whether their crypto project is good or not. First thing, you need to look into their white paper, which is stated here. Either light paper is a summarized version of it, or white paper. Okay, here you will see what their technology is about. Some is written like a business proposal, some is written like a lab research or technology research paper. So it depends how the founder want to present in this white paper. Okay, to easier for your understanding is you just treat it as a business proposal. So other than the white paper, what you should be looking at is their what you call the social media engagement. So you should go to their Telegram and check how many members, and click inside and see how many members is active in this ecosystem, and whether do they answer all the requests that the members request. Are they active? Okay, or they just keep quiet. Another very important thing is go to their GitHub. Okay, what is GitHub? People who's in programming will know what is GitHub. It's a place for the coder to commit their code. So you see either whether it's active or not. So if you see like 1 year ago, recent don't have any commit, then it's not very good. Means they are not doing their coding job. So if you see like 3 hours, just recently few days, then it's quite good. Means they are very active, delivering what they are delivering their project that they promise. And of course, all the other social media channel like YouTube. Most important is in crypto. Mostly they won't use Facebook. Okay, in crypto, the crypto type of social media is actually Twitter. Okay, Twitter is the main one, and Telegram and YouTube. Okay, and also Medium. Medium is actually like or Reddit. It's a blog page for you to publish your article. So this is Twitter. Okay, most 100% of crypto community is use Twitter actually. No one uses Facebook. Okay, so other than this, what you should look at is their roadmap. Okay, roadmap means their future plan. What is their future plan like? Okay, so if they have a clear future plan within the few years, probably 2 to 5 years, then it's very good. Means they have a direction to go. And also you need to check the founder. Okay, who is the founder of the project. So the founder need to be someone that is credible. I mean that is really know what he's doing, and then have a vision for the project and for the community. So this is very important. And another one is look at the technical analysis. Okay, so means the tokenomics. Okay, so tokenomics means make sure the cryptocurrency don't have a lot of supply. So the less supply it is, the higher, the easier the price will rise. So this for Polkadot, it has 1 billion supply. All right, circulating supply is near to 1 billion. So if you compare to Icon, okay, Icon have 800, this one 800 million, if not mistaken. So technically, Icon is easier to rise than, means compared between these two, Dot need more people to buy, only the price will go up compared to Icon. So the next is look at the market cap. Okay, so any market cap that is lesser than is still under, is still not rise to a very high market cap yet. So if you met a project that is only 500,000 or even 1 million, maybe here is 6 million, so you don't see the, if you delete these two number, okay, if you delete these two number, maybe it's 6 million. If you met a project that is 6 billion and at the same time it's a good project, then it has a higher chance to multiply few more times. Means if a higher chance that if you increase, if you double up your money in the future, if the project is good. So means that you find something that is still undervalued. All right, so these are the things that you should look into. Okay. All right, so far so good. Okay, so Bitcoin is still at 12,600 ish. Before I leave, I end the stream, I would like to talk a bit about the Bitcoin fundamentals, because I don't think that I will have another stream soon unless some extraordinary things come out. All right, okay. So this is the YouTube channel that I created some times ago. Okay, so I just want to use my YouTube video to provide a guide to explain to you why Bitcoin, because the first ultimate question is get from people is Bitcoin, you cannot hold it, you cannot touch it, is nothing, is like a tulip bubble, things like that. So it doesn't mean something if you cannot touch, you cannot see, or cannot hold it, it doesn't mean that thing do not have value. So like, like air, fresh air, you need it to breathe, but you cannot see it, you cannot touch it, you cannot hold it, but it is crucial. Okay, so of course I don't want to use this as an example. So I very quick in 5 minutes time go through the Bitcoin fundamental, that why people think that some of the people who buy Bitcoin in a massive high volume, why they think it has value. Okay, first thing is, okay, Bitcoin is a form of revolution, a new form of money, revolution in money, in value storing. Okay, so at the past we use physical item to store our value. At the current age, most of the thing has gone to digital, and most of the thing is borderless. You know, what we are looking for is more towards digital in anything, and also we prefer to done the transaction without needing to go to any places. So Bitcoin is a new form of revolution of money. Means it is, you can achieve all the elements that you need in your current money transfer in the banking sector. At the same time, it is truly controlled by you. Means you do not need to it's not up to the centralized entity to decide when you can transfer, how much you can transfer, and also you can keep the privacy, okay, of the amount or who you transfer to. So Bitcoin is a new revolution of money. Okay, and Bitcoin is also a peer-to-peer electronic cash. Of course, now I won't consider it's a cash yet. It's because it's still very volatile. All right, and most of people will rather just buy and hold it. They won't spend it, honestly speaking. But if you become ultimately, what I foresee, if you become a peer-to-peer electronic cash when it achieve the next cycle, when the value is really high, when the market cap is that high, it won't fluctuate much, and then people will tend to use it as a cash transaction between goods and between seller and buyer. And Bitcoin is definitely a store of value, although it's very volatile. So most of the people will look at Bitcoin. I mean, you feel very fear when Bitcoin drop. Most of the time they say, oh, it's within a few hours it dropped about 30%. Yes, it's true, but if you look at the history since 2008, when Bitcoin is less than a cent, until now, you can see the value what it is at now. So literally, it's the best store of value if compared to any assets in the world. So this is no doubt is a digital form of store of value. And if you compare to gold, all right, gold is only how much now? Is only 1,800, 1,009 USD. So if as a form of store of value, if you want to compete with gold, okay, let's say if you have 10 ounce of gold you want to bring to, I mean, you store your maybe 100,000 in gold. Let's say your family have emergency in Canada, you want to send some money there, you cannot digitally transfer your gold to them, or you cannot, like, let's say 100,000, okay, I want to cut 10,000 gold, a fraction of gold, and then I send to Canada to, you know, for them to pay for the emergency. So but you can do it in Bitcoin, which is a form of digital gold, because Bitcoin have 8 decimal in behind, so you can send 0.00002, okay, any value that they want instantly. You do not need a middleman to help you to convert gold back to cash and then go back to the bank and then beg their permission for you to, not doing anything wrong. You just want to send money to help your family. So all that. So literally Bitcoin, you can, send it instantly if you really need it urgently. So it is clearly much more divisible than gold, and it's clearly more portable than gold because you can send digitally and in fraction of value. So this is one of the very, very valuable features of Bitcoin from what I see. And so this is to answer the people that say Bitcoin has nothing backup behind Bitcoin. So if you look at the Amazon and Facebook or YouTube, how do they maintain their server? It's maintained by a giant of server center, which consists a few centralized lab with maybe hundreds or thousands of computers running the server, okay, to maintain the network. So do you know that how much does it work for Amazon alone, Facebook alone, and YouTube? Nobody have the money in the world that can buy over the server that they own. If you want also, they won't sell to you because they are running it as a business. So anything that you can't buy out of money is you can't put a price tag on it. So at gold is compared to Bitcoin. Do you know that Bitcoin is mining network is the world's largest server network in the world? It's much larger than any computer networks in the world. So I don't think any entity have the money or power that can own it. Even if you have the money or power to own it, the community won't sell it to you. It's like let's say a people who a normal citizen who fight for justice. They do not want to bow down to you. Even any money that you give to them, you force a knife onto their neck, they won't give in. So when you reach that type of status, is you cannot put a price tag onto it already. So this is what the entire mining distributed, run by a community, by community, run by community, support by community kind of computer network is what backs it up. It's one part what backed the Bitcoin up, okay, other than the network effect. So so this is one of the important elements. Oops. So next, very quickly. Okay, so Bitcoin is a form of, you can see it as a collectible item. Why? Because anything that have a fixed supply, we call it a limited edition. So Bitcoin, when Satoshi Nakamoto, the the founder who invented Bitcoin, when he code in the program, he already fixed a fixed supply for Bitcoin, which is 21 million, near to 21 million. Actually, is haven't reached 21 million. It's 20 million plus 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 plus. So there's many people who mine Bitcoin since 2008 who do not foresee the Bitcoin value will reach such high level. Most of them they store in their own computer wallet, desktop wallet. Most of them had lost their Bitcoin, which either they format it or they forgot their private key, forgot the password. All those is forever. All those Bitcoin is forever lost in the blockchain. So, as we know, most of the people been saying is actually the circulating Bitcoin supply that is existing in the network now is actually around 18 millions only. So there's a saying that the world millionaire is more than, I think, let do a search, okay? World millionaires, world total world millionaires. Whoa. Okay, so as you see here, if you can see, there's a total 46.8 million millionaires in the future. So the millionaires is 46 millions. So the millionaires is even more than the Bitcoin supply. Okay, Bitcoin supply is 21 million only, and now it's 18 million. So there's a saying that if every millionaire treat Bitcoin, they forgo all the other value that I talked about just now. They just treat Bitcoin as a collectible item. They will say, oh, Bitcoin is very cool. I need to at least collect one full Bitcoin. Let's buy it. So even every millionaire buy one Bitcoin, that's not enough for each of them. Okay. So that's one of the hidden, the fundamental value of Bitcoin is a limited collectible item. Okay, so another element is Bitcoin. Wait, I think I finished the fundamental part. Collectible item. Yes. So that's the yep. So that's the because today Bitcoin breaks all-time high. So I think this is very important point that I would like to share with you. Let me go to here. Okay, here I can see it better. Alright, so I go to my channel and have a look. I did this channel for 2 years ago. So this is all the value that I mentioned. Probably I write in here for you to take a look. Okay, Bitcoin is revolution of money. Bitcoin is store of value. Bitcoin is peer to peer electronic cash means you do not need a centralized entity to help you to process the transaction. You can do it yourself because the network itself is maintained by the user itself. And Bitcoin is a distributed network. Okay, Bitcoin is a collectible item. It's a fixed supply, or I would say limited supply collectible items. Okay, this is the top 5 fundamental elements of Bitcoin. So I won't mention all the other type. Is decentralized, is anonymity. Okay, so means anonymity means you maintain your privacy. Okay, actually Bitcoin blockchain itself is, if you want it to see it as transparent, it's really transparent. Means if you want to see it as privacy, it can achieve that. Means if let's say I want to send $100 transaction to my friend, if I send them secretly without telling them this is my wallet address, they won't know who is sending the funds to them. They only can see the list of the address, the amount, and what time they receive the payment. They won't know it comes from where. It won't reveal the location. It won't reveal who is it. But when they click into the address, they can see all the transaction of this wallet address. They can see this transaction, this wallet, where the funds come from, what fund go in, what fund go out, how many go out, how many come in. So they can see all that. So from that perspective, it's fully transparent. But if you remain anonymity, you don't tell the receiver you are sending the fund, then no one will know your identity. So from this perspective, is privacy. And then one is decentralized, means the crypto network, Bitcoin network is decentralized. Means decentralized is some perspective. If in most perspective, at least you do not need a centralized entity to process transaction. And the entire network is managed by users themselves. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to end the stream soon. Now, as we can see, the Bitcoin price now is still at 20,620. How about Ethereum? Ethereum is 618. So the other altcoins still need to have some time to catch up with Bitcoin. Normally, the bull market, Bitcoin will break out first, and then altcoins will only follow after some times when Bitcoin settle down. Okay, so that's it, the stream for today. All right, so see you next time. Bye bye.